Unlock the power of the Merkaba to jump dimensions. Warping space-time with your energy body to travel the universe. Magic is nothing more than being able to warp space-time to your will. The Merkaba is a sacred 4D geometric symbol which contains all forms within itself. Maoshan sorcerers discovered how to combine spheres and triangles with their energy bodies to open space-time portals. This is the sacred combination of spheres and triangles, as well as the 8-sided symbol which actually unfolds into the Merkaba. The practices that I have been sharing with you on the shop in the thunderwizard.com website are practices that will allow you to jump into different dimensions. When you master this energy, you can then take it into meditation and use it to literally shift dimensions like you would change numbers on a combination lock. We don't live in a single universe. We live in a universe of probabilities. The universe that you experience is the one that you unconsciously choose and manifest. Using these practices allows you to tap into the Merkaba so that you can shift into the dimension that you prefer to live in. Go to thunderwizard.com and click on Shop. Solar Flash Update 2024. The Solar Flash will create 3 new Earths, a 2D, a 3D, and a 5D. Each human must choose. Get my books on Amazon, Kindle, or Audible, or at michaelwilliamdenny.com. Not the kind that abduct, those are something else, but higher dimensional beings of light. And they have been educating me on the nature of the multiverse, things that you cannot learn in the 3rd dimension, things you cannot learn from science or religion. And one of those things is that they let me know that there was going to be an ascension event. And they showed me in a vision which was tailored to me and all of the symbolism that I respond to psychologically, so I won't get into that. But it was very clear, the message, that there was going to be an event that everybody would see, and it would be an event that would be of a highly profound spiritual nature. Oh. truth is that everything you always have most deeply desired is the truth. You've wanted to be loved. You've wanted to be seen. You've wanted to be accepted. You've wanted to be safe. And that is the truth. When we break through the barrier of the third dimension, we connect to higher dimensional anything, just anything outside of the third dimension, the first thing that hits you is the unbelievable love. That's the only thing that exists. And that you experience how beautiful and loved and special you are. Hello, fellow human light beings. Thank you so much for joining me. It is time once again for a live guided CE5 interdimensional meditation to activate the 5D solar flash ascension event and to destroy the dark forces. As always, my suggestion is to question your reality and then change it. thunderwizard.com is the website that supports this channel. If you like the videos that I'm putting up here, please consider subscribing. The regular subscriptions is what keeps me on the air. And you can support the channel directly by going to support.thunderwizard.com. All right. Let's see here. We've got a few people here. It takes a little while for everybody to show up. So I will babble a little bit. I'm just, to be honest, one of the things that I'm getting my computer set up so it doesn't overheat. All right. So as you know, I've made a commitment to be completely and totally transparent with you guys in terms of my progress. And that includes me doing and saying a lot of things that are extremely challenging to my ego. So I'm telling you the truth of my experiences. Everything that I experience, I'm telling you guys about it. And there's two reasons for that. The first reason is I do that, again, for my own ego expansion, meaning my true self, my true identity. And that means being willing to act contrary to my ego, my desire to be seen and loved and accepted and approved of. It is my experience that the true reality that is beyond this one is completely opposite of everything that we experience here. And so I'm sharing with you my experiences because I want you to be able to experience that opposite universe. Now, one of the things that's completely opposite is our experience of ourselves. I'm just going to be honest. I blocked, and I shouldn't do this. I checked the comments just before I came on, and somebody had left a really hurtful comment under the guise of being helpful. And it was, I found it to be very passive aggressive, very, them throwing their judgment on me, all under the guise of, supposedly being supportive and, telling me what I needed to hear. But the bottom line of the message was that in order to get this person's approval, I shouldn't tell you the truth. There are certain things I shouldn't talk about because it makes me look bad. According to them, it takes away from my credibility. And it's very hurtful to hear because sharing these experiences is not easy for me. And there's nothing about them that I get any ego gratification from doing. Quite the opposite. But you deserve to know the truth of my experiences. I don't know if my experiences are 100% true or not. There's no way for me to prove them. There's no way for me to prove to you, what I've experienced and what I believe I've been told and shown and experienced about any of it. My previous lives on this planet, my experience out there. I have no way of proving that. But I believe that they're true, and I believe that it's true for you as well. So what I want for you all who have come to these meditations and follow my channel is I want you to believe that you are the opposite of what you are told you are here. And in this third dimensional reality, we are told that we are nothing, that we're garbage, that we don't exist. We are objectified and devalued and minimized and instrumentalized and enslaved and all of that. And the truth is the exact opposite. So when you experience the truth of that completely upside down reality out there, you will be told all kinds of things that don't make any sense. You will be told that you are God. You will be told that you are a God. You will be told that you are the most important god or goddess in existence. Those are just some things that you will be told. You will be absolutely put up on a huge pedestal. And so I share all of the things that have been told to me that I don't know if they're true or not. I believe that I've been told that and shown that. I was king of Earth. I was king of Atlantis. I'm the most powerful being out there right now that is single-handedly, through these meditations, shifting Earth to 5D. That's what I've been shown and what I've been told. That didn't come from me, and none of that feels good to talk about. But I share it honestly and openly with you because I want you to also experience your expansion and your divinity. And if you have a hard time hearing the stuff I have to say, you're not the only one. I have a tough time hearing it as well. I'm not attached to any of it. None of it needs to be true. And if anything that turns out not to be true, I'll be the first to tell you. I don't have any ego attachment about any of it. So anyway, what I want to focus on tonight, and now you can focus on whatever you'd like, of course, but I'm going to focus on turning up the heat on the exposure of all of the lies. Because if you're paying attention, it is happening. Everything is coming down. And I'm not going to list all this stuff because that's not my job, and there's plenty of people doing it online. But it is all about to come out, all of it. At least we're in the beginning phases of that. And we can see that with all of the distractions, all of these so-called drones that, we don't know what they are. Why? And my question is, why are we asking the FBI about aircraft in the sky? Since when did the FBI have an air force that they could use to, why aren't we talking to NORAD or the US Air Force or the Pentagon? And how is it the Pentagon doesn't know what's going on? We have the most the most sophisticated aerial detection system in the world, and the Pentagon doesn't know what these things are, and nobody can do. Come on, give me a break. It's a distraction, and they're testing to see how we're going to respond. And it means if they're overreaching to this degree, it means that they're trying to figure out what they can do to save their rear ends. So I'm going to be focusing on turning up the heat. You can focus on whatever you like, of course, focusing on your perfect world, focusing on what gives you joy, what gives you happiness. That is something you can do. So anyway, looks like we've got most of our people here, so we can go ahead and get started with the meditation. So if you're new to these meditations, you can hear in the background the sound of the Huar mantra, and that is a mantra that was given to me by this gentleman behind me, or at least he looks very much like that. And it is the seed sound of the shifting of Earth to her new dimension. The first syllable, Hu, is a weapon. It is a weapon that destroys negativity. It destroys things. This is Shiva's mantra. He is what? He is the destroyer. Hum is a weapon that Shiva uses to destroy the illusion. And then the second half is Ar, A-R. And that is creation. It is the creation of the sun. The sun creates life. So what's happening is this mantra destroys negativity and creates a new reality. And so it is the single most powerful mantra for this age, and is the single most powerful sound that destroys all of the very destructive third dimensional self-devaluing programming. That's what that guy's, well, I'd assume it was a guy. That's what that comment was all about. It was a projection. That person, if you're listening, that person can't tolerate the thought of being God, of being king of the world, of whatever it was that I was saying that was reducing the credibility in their mind. That is what you will benefit by embracing within yourself. So you projected it onto me when you said that I was losing credibility by doing that. But again, I've never made any claims. I'm not making any claims now. And I think being authentic is what credibility means. Credibility means believability. And it's not my job to get you to believe everything I say. It's my job to tell the truth. And then I can look myself in the mirror. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If this is your first time doing these meditations, you don't have to sound like me. You can hear that in the background. You don't have to try and sound like me. You can do it at your own pitch, your own frequency, your own speed. Don't try and copy the throat singing thing. I don't even do that on purpose. It happens spontaneously when I don't try and do it. And if you want to, you can sit in a traditional meditative fashion, like sitting in full lotus or half lotus. You can sit on the edge of a chair with your back not up against the back of the chair, your feet flat on the ground, and looking down in front of your toes with your eyes closed. That'll keep the back of your neck straight. You can also move. You can do qigong, yoga, tai chi. You can do all the stuff that you would like to do to get the energy flowing. You can dance. You can spontaneously move. It's completely up to you. If you don't want to fall asleep, don't lie down. However, if you do fall asleep, that's fine with me. All right, and anyway, we'll see where this goes. I have no idea what's gonna happen today, but I feel like, well, I don't know what I feel. All right, let us go ahead and get started. Please find your meditative place within your home. Get in your meditative posture, whatever that is for you. Inhale very deeply and hold it. And exhale. Inhale once again. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale one last time. Hold it. And release. Let it all go. Let all of it go. All of those feelings, mine included, all of those uncomfortable feelings, those are simply your reaction to the third dimensional video game. It is how your fictional character has been written to react to situations in this, again, fictional play that we are in this third dimension. Let it all go. Continue breathing long and deep. Inhaling energy from the sky, exhaling, releasing everything into Mother Earth. Mother Earth takes all of your negativity and recycles it and gives it back to you as pure energy. We're now going to chant the Hul breath, H-U-U-L. This is the sound of Mother Earth. You can imagine inhaling, bringing energy from the sky, exhaling and chanting the Hul breath, sending it down into the earth. Inhaling again, bringing energy up from the earth, exhaling, chanting Hul and sending her energy to the sky. You can create this dual movement of energy. Yang energy coming down from the sky and yin energy going up to the sky. And you are the conduit through which these two energies flow. Inhale and begin chanting with me. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue breathing long and deep. Inhaling light, exhaling that which does not serve you. And now please bring your attention to your heart center. This is where your soul resides. This is the infinite pure light that is the true essence of who you are. And when you follow this light all the way back to its source, you find the One. You find the source of all consciousness, what some people call God. And if that light is shining directly from the source through your heart center, that means that you are God. You are the One. You are the source of all consciousness. Take a moment, focus on this light in your soul. Allow yourself to expand into that awareness that you have created everything and everyone, that you are the ultimate truth of existence, and you are the ultimate in value. You are the most lovable, the most valuable, the most relevant being in the entire multiverse. All beings bow before you. And now allow this energy to come out of your heart and take a look at your physical body and wish your body healing and health and complete happiness. Send to your body light and energy which will go into all of the cells of your body, into all of the organs, into the DNA. Give your physical body permission to become completely perfect. Thank your body for being the perfect vehicle through which your version of God experiences this third dimensional video game. And now allow your energy to rise up towards the ceiling. Let it continue to rise up through the roof. Look down on the roof of your home. Allow your energy to be pulled further and further up into the sky. Look down upon where you live. You can see your city, your state. You can see the continent upon which you live. You can see that becoming smaller and smaller as you go up through Earth's atmosphere. You're now floating in interplanetary space. Take a moment and allow yourself to take all of it in. Point yourself towards the sun and allow yourself to feel the glorious love and bliss and joy that is coming out of the center of the sun. And the sun right now is focused 100% onto you. You are the most important being in the entire universe, and the sun is sending to you all of her bliss, all of her joy, all of her happiness. Allow yourself to soak all of that up. And now, if you would please, send out a mental invitation so that your light being guide can come and work with you. This can be any light being at all. It can be an extraterrestrial, it can be a spirit, it can be a god, it can be whatever wants to manifest for you. Please send out this invitation for your light being guide to come to you. And now please ask your light being guide to give you a word or some advice or some energy, or to give you whatever it is that is most needed for you right now. And now please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice and allow your energy and your consciousness to look around. As we look off into space, we can see off in the distance a very small, what looks like a purple gemstone, shining and beckoning us. We and our guides, we are pulled towards this beautiful light. We get closer and closer and closer, and we are now lined up in front of this very beautiful purple healing light. We're going to chant the Huar mantra a few times, and we are going to allow our astral body to be filled with this beautiful healing light. Inhale and chant with me. Attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue to allow yourself to expand into this healing energy that is coming towards you. And now I believe that we are going to go and visit the planet Saturn. So we say goodbye to this beautiful healing light, and it disappears in front of us, and we look out into space, look for the planet Saturn. And once you get a bead on Saturn, then allow you and your guide to float towards this beautiful, empowering planet of balance. So we arrive at Saturn, and allow yourself to just expand into Saturn's energy. Saturn gets a bad rap in astrology because facing one's karma is usually challenging if it's negative. But we are going to awaken this power so that we can awaken to all that we have earned as a result of burning through all of the negative karmas that we have experienced. Saturn can be your best friend, for when you have worked towards something, the reward that you get is what Saturn gives you. So we're going to be focusing on receiving the rewards of all of our hard work. And we allow ourselves to be pulled down towards into Saturn. And as we get deeper into the planet, we find ourselves in what looks like a very ancient megalithic site, surrounded by standing stones. And we see once again in the center of this, we see that purple gemstone in the center of this megalithic temple. And we see that priests are arriving and surrounding us. And so we are going to be given a blessing from these beings. So as we are sitting here, we are going to chant the Hung mantra, H-U-N-G. We are going to chant that with the intention of destroying any remaining negative karma within our astral body and to receive true power and true blessing. So inhale and chant the Hung mantra with me. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue focusing on the power of this crystal. If you feel so led, you can kneel down in front of it, allowing the priests to place their hands over your astral body's head and receive the blessing. Focus on anything that comes up within you that has been kept secret, something that you have held on to that perhaps you felt shameful about or feel guilty about in some way, and allow yourself to release that while you are receiving this blessing. Spend a moment and feel this and release it into Saturn to be transformed into positive karma. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. You may stand up and allow yourself to be approached by one of these priests and ask to look within their eyes and have them show you the true essence of who you are, which is the opposite of the negative view you have of yourself in 3D. Go ahead and do this now. And now please repeat back to this being what you saw, felt, and heard. And now allow this truth to enter deeply into your essence. And with that, we say thank you to our friends, and we allow ourselves to rise up and up and out of Saturn's atmosphere completely. We can see Saturn receding in front of us, getting smaller and smaller. We're now going to fly up above the Milky Way galaxy, so allow yourself to fly way up above the Milky Way. You can look down and see it below you. Become aware of all of the other galaxies in all directions. You can see and feel all of the other galaxies. Send out a mental invitation to all of the residents of those galaxies and ask for their energy and their love and their support while we do these meditations. And thank them for the energy that they're sending us. And now please send out an invitation to all light beings in the entire multiverse. That includes all extraterrestrials, all light beings of any kind, gods, spirits, angels, even the most high deities. Send out a mental invitation and ask for all of them to come and to give us their support and their power. And now take a look around and see all of the light beings that are there with you, stretching off into infinity. All of the different beings, all of the different gods completely here supporting and empowering you. They look upon you as a very powerful, beautiful, and wonderful deity who is doing an impossible job of recreating a new planet, a new world for conscious beings to live. And now, let us look down at the Milky Way galaxy, and we can focus on the center of the galaxy there. We see a lot of bright lights. That's actually the center of the galaxy, and the center of that is a black hole. So allow ourselves and all of our light being friends who are with us to fly down, and we hover out in front of the center of this galaxy, and we ask the being that is in control of this, which is the Lord of the Void. We address him and we ask him if he will allow us to chant the Huar breath through his portal directly into our sun. Go ahead and ask him for permission. And of course, we are given permission, and the portal opens for us. We're now going to chant the Huar mantra, which will be sent directly from here into the center of our sun. It's going to contain all of this power that we have been absorbing throughout this meditation. It's going to send an energy which will reveal the truth to everyone on planet Earth, and those who have been deceiving, those who have been abusing, those who have been causing harm, they will be exposed for everything that they are doing. We will also be sending this power of blessing to all humans who will awaken to all of the many lifetimes that they have spent working for their own consciousness, and they will receive the reward for all of that work, which is self-awareness, awareness of their relationship to their soul, awareness of their relationship to the gods, to the One, the Source, their relationship to each other. This is what we will be sending. You can send any other positive, loving feeling that comes to mind. So inhale and let's chant the Huar mantra together. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue sending positive energy directly into the void, which will go directly into the center of our sun. We now are allowing that portal to close, and we thank the Lord of the Void for giving us permission to be here. We have one other stop before we go and send energy directly to Earth. We are going to look for the planet Uranus. So look around for that very mysterious and beautiful looking planet. We are now going to fly towards Uranus. Uranus is going to give us energy to reveal deception, deceit, delusion. These are some of the things that Uranus has dominion over. So as we focus on this planet, allow this planet to connect to you. And we are going to chant the Hung mantra 5 times, which will represent the 5 elements and the cycle of energy and healing. And when we do, we are going to allow Uranus to send the power to us to awaken people to deception. Ready? Inhale and chant with me Hung 5 times. Hung. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. And now please send thanks to the planet Uranus for this power of releasing people from their illusions, from their hypnosis, and from the deceptions that have been given to them. We now say goodbye to this planet. We are going to now briefly stop over towards the sun, so make your way to the sun. We are simply going to tell the sun how much we love her, so please do this now. Tell her how much you appreciate her and love her. And now we are going to focus on the energy that we've just sent into the center of the sun, and I would like for you to imagine this energy being released from the sun, shot directly towards Earth in a massive burst of energy. And on the count of 3, I'm going to say the word release. I invite you to say it with me. And imagine this energy being released and sent directly towards planet Earth. Inhale. See that energy building up inside of the sun. Exhale. And on the count of 3, say the word release. Ready? 1, 2, 3, release. And imagine that energy being released explosively, orgasmically, blissfully, sent directly towards planet Earth. Now we allow ourselves to follow that burst of energy that has been sent directly towards planet Earth, and when we see it hit Earth, hit her atmosphere and penetrate into the center of the planet and move all through all of the beings that live there, we are going to surround Earth, and we are going to send all of the energy that we have absorbed, which will, you can imagine a wave of very powerful, pure, concentrated love at the highest frequencies, hitting Earth and destroying all of the negativity in a huge divine wind that goes through all of the Earth, destroys all of the infrastructure of the evil elites. It destroys everybody's illusions within themselves and allows them to awaken to the bliss within their souls, and allows them to see the truth of their divinity. So inhale and chant the Huar mantra with me, sending this directly to Earth. attention back to the sound of my voice. Allow yourself to focus on the beauty of planet Earth. Allow yourself to see her giving birth to her true self, her highest essence. See her separating herself from the negativity that has been placed upon her. Allow her to awaken and blossom into the purest, most beautiful form of the planet that you could ever possibly imagine. And please allow yourself to be drawn to the frequency that gives you the greatest bliss and the greatest joy. Follow yourself going into that beautiful frequency and imagine yourself walking on the perfect earth of your highest, most blissful fantasy. Allow yourself to see all of the beings, both physical and non-physical. Go ahead and allow yourself to sit down in whatever scenario gives you the greatest happiness. I'm going to sit down in my throne, surrounded by those beautiful eucalyptus trees, and seeing the ocean in front of me and seeing rainbow stars in the sky. Allow yourself to be surrounded by your true light-being family as they circle around you and let you know how much they love you and how impatient they are for you to join them. Allow one of your light-being family to come in front of you and to share with you whatever beautiful message they might have. And please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Go ahead and ask your light-being friend who's with you. Look within their eyes and ask them to show you who you truly are. And now please repeat back to them what you saw, felt, and heard. And focus on this feeling, focus on where you are. We are now going to end this meditation, and when we do, you are going to allow your energy to stay in this beautiful earth. And on the count of 3, when you open your eyes, be aware that it is simply a perception. You are inside of whatever reality you are creating. But one day you will open your eyes and you will be in this beautiful earth that you are now visiting. So allow your essence to stay on this beautiful earth. And on the count of 3, you can open your eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Please rub the palms of your hands together. Place them over your eyes. Inhale the heat through your brain, down your spine, into your feet. Inhale. Exhale, send this energy directly into the earth. Once again, inhale through your eyes down to your feet. Exhale into the earth. One last time, inhale to your feet. And exhale into the earth. Rub your eyes, your face, your scalp, back of the neck, front of the neck, shoulders, arms. Bring yourself back into this perception that you're in right now. Okay. As always, don't take anything too seriously. It may bring up a lot of emotions. Do things like drink a lot of liquids. I've been finding that my body has been cleansing quite a lot, so I try to make sure I drink plenty of liquids. And yeah, keep your eyes out. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be happening over the next weeks and months. We're getting into some huge transformations coming up. So again, before we go, the Thunder Wizard website is how you can support this channel, and the best way to do that is through the subscriptions. Of course, more than just free. It allows me to pay rent and eat food and all that kind of stuff. You can support me directly if you want by going to support.thunderwizard.com and just follow the instructions there. And yeah, I got rid of the herbs. It was costing more money than I was making, which was nothing. I only got a few orders the whole time I had it, so I got rid of that. So yeah, less choices for you to support the channel. Of course, the most powerful way you can support this work is by doing what you just did, which is do these meditations. All right, that's it, my friends. I can't think of anything else. Thank you so much for showing up, and as always, please take very good care of yourselves, and I will see you all very soon.